Today is Thursday, March 5th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Olivia Rodriguez. Here are today's top stories. Just a few hours ago, President Trump announced on Truth Social that Secretary Kristi Noem will leave her role leading the Department of Homeland Security effective March 31st. She will then take on the newly established role of Special Envoy for the Shield of Americas. The president also announced that Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin will replace Noem, an ardent supporter of the president in the country's upper chamber. And the Republican candidates for governor and lieutenant governor were in Marcellus today, speaking to residents about affordability. That's exactly what Bruce Blakeman, the Republican nominee for governor, spoke to Citrus TV's Roman Verna about.
They don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. They want to live comfortably and enjoy the nicer things in life, which they're entitled to and which they used to have in this state, but they haven't had it under Kathy Hochul.
Savannah Guthrie plans to return to the Today Show at some point, according to NBC. Guthrie's mother, Nancy, has been reported missing for 33 days, during which Guthrie has been in Tucson, Arizona, assisting with the search. NBC has not yet given a specific timeline for when Savannah will return to the show. And back to the White House, President Trump saying today he wants to be directly involved in picking Iran's next leader. Trump told Axios that the former Supreme Leader's son as a possible choice is, quote, unacceptable. This adds to questions about the U.S. and Israel's future intentions with Iran and whether or not they want to overthrow the Islamic Republic or change their policies. Coming up now, attorneys general from across the nation spoke today on another tariff lawsuit against the president. What New York's AG Letitia James said coming up after the break. Welcome back to the Now. Well, attorneys general from across the country addressed the press in a Zoom call earlier this afternoon. The AGs announced their newest tariff lawsuit against the Trump administration. New York Attorney General Letitia James, one of the plaintiffs in that lawsuit, spoke about the legal futures of these tariffs.
And now the president has chosen a different route to accomplish the same unlawful, illegal, and unconstitutional goal. And that is why we are back in court. This latest attempt is nothing more than an effort to sidestep the Supreme Court and impose tariffs that the president does not have the authority to enact.
And from AGs to Congress, a new candidate has jumped into the race for New York's 22nd Congressional District. Kaylee Buller resigned from her position as Chief of Staff to Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins to jump into the race as a Republican against incumbent John Mannion. Buller is originally from Auburn and is coming back to New York after 15 years in Washington when Republicans had trouble recruiting a candidate. Now, the past couple of days, the weather has been very unpredictable. We don't know what to expect leading into this upcoming break, but our Katie Jamroga is here filling in for Sophia Braun. Katie, can you tell me a little bit about what we can expect coming up?
Yeah, thanks, Liv. So out there right now, it is 42 degrees, which is much higher than what we've been seeing in the Syracuse winter time, although there have been on and off rain showers throughout the day. Not too windy outside, but we can expect these showers to continue into tonight, so hold on to your umbrellas, but the temperature isn't going to change too much at a solid 36 degrees, so still pretty warm for a Syracuse winter nighttime. But looking at the next few days, the higher temperatures are expected to stick around with 45 degrees tomorrow, still some clouds, 63 degrees on Saturday, so pretty warm with the sun peeking out behind, some showers throughout the day, and then on Sunday with a high of 49 degrees with some more sun but still some clouds. So I'm going to throw it right back to you, Liv.
Thanks so much, Katie. I'd love to hear that more warm weather is coming. Well, coming up on News Live at 6, National Grid's rates keep rising. How it's impacting students on campus. Our Jessica Hooten will tell you in just an hour. And that is all the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. For more of the latest, follow us at Citrus TV News on X and Instagram. I'm Olivia Rodriguez. The news continues in an hour with Caitlin Campbell and Luke Welch. Have a great night, Syracuse.